What could possibly drive two teenagers to commit such a heinous act of violence? As we delve into this chilling tale, we find ourselves in the heart of England, where a young transgender teenager, full of life and promise, became the unfortunate victim of a crime most unthinkable. Born into a world that often misunderstood them, this teenager courageously embraced their true self, choosing to live authentically in a society that can be less than accepting. Their journey, however, was tragically cut short one fateful night. This night, steeped in horror, saw the innocent life of our young victim extinguished in an act of violence so brutal it defies comprehension. The crime scene, a chilling tableau of cruelty and sadism, spoke volumes about the sheer inhumanity of the act. The discovery of this horrific event sent shockwaves throughout the community. The grotesque nature of the crime prompted an immediate and thorough investigation. The brutality of this crime, the loss of an innocent life, and the unspeakable horror inflicted on a young soul shook society to its very core. As the news of the crime spread, law enforcement swung into action, determined to bring the perpetrators to justice. The investigation was meticulous and painstaking, leaving no stone unturned. Detectives scoured the crime scene, gathering crucial pieces of evidence. Witness statements were taken, and a clearer picture of the horrific events began to emerge. In due course, the net closed in on two 16-year-old suspects. Their arrests sent shockwaves through the community, a chilling reminder of the youthful faces behind this monstrous act. The trial was a tense affair, with the courtroom hanging onto every word. Prosecutors presented a damning array of evidence, from forensic findings to incriminating digital footprints, painting a disturbing picture of the calculated brutality inflicted on the victim. As the defense made their case, they were met with an insurmountable wall of evidence. The prosecution's case was airtight, their narrative unshakable. The courtroom held its breath as the jury retired to deliberate, a palpable tension hanging in the air. The evidence was overwhelming, and the jury needed little time to reach their verdict. Both teenagers were found guilty. In the wake of the verdict, there was a mix of relief and deep sorrow. The heart-wrenching impact of the crime on the victim's family is beyond words. Their once vibrant home turned into a house of mourning, their everyday punctuated by the glaring absence of their beloved child. The community was left shaken, their sense of safety irreversibly shattered. The wider transgender community, already grappling with societal prejudice, felt the sting of this tragedy acutely. The brutal crime served as a grim reminder of the violence they are disproportionately subjected to. The sentencing of the two 16-year-olds evoked a range of reactions. Some saw it as justice served, a deterrent for potential perpetrators. Others argued that it was too lenient, that it failed to match the gravity of their sadistic act. The debate raged on, reflecting the deep divisions and complexities of our society. While the sentences may bring some solace, they can never truly compensate for the loss of a vibrant young life. This tragic case forces us to confront some uncomfortable truths about our society. We live in an era where prejudice and hate still lurk in the corners, often erupting in the most devastating ways. The transgender community in particular is a frequent target of such hate crimes, a fact that we must address head-on. Education and understanding are vital tools in this fight. By fostering an environment of acceptance and tolerance, we can challenge the stereotypes and misconceptions that fuel these crimes. It's a complex task, one that requires the collective will of our communities, but it's not beyond our reach. If you're finding value in this discussion, I encourage you to like and subscribe to the channel. Your support helps us continue to bring attention to these important issues. As we reflect on this tragic loss, let's remember that we play a part in shaping our society. We must strive to create a world where everyone, regardless of their gender identity, feels safe and respected. As we remember the life lost to this senseless act, let us commit ourselves to fostering a society where such a crime is unthinkable.